Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today's Q&A is how much carbs do you recommend for someone to gain as much muscle mass as possible? I'm 69 kilos and so forth, so I guess that was roughly around 150 pounds, 155 pounds. Okay, so basically how much carbs do you need to gain muscle? Carbohydrates aren't essential, but definitely you can build far more muscle having carbs than not having carbs. If you're on a low carb diet, ketogenic diet, okay, carnivore diet, all these low carb ways are not optimal for you to gain muscle. Insulin is optimal for gaining muscle, okay, and you need carbohydrates. Insulin is needed for growth hormone. Insulin is for IGF. Insulin helps lower cortisol levels. Insulin helps increase free testosterone levels. Insulin has a lot of benefits. Now, having high blood sugar levels or insulin levels isn't good, just as having low isn't good. When it's low, your body's under stress, all right? Adrenaline shows up, cortisol levels go up, testosterone comes down. That's not optimal. So how many carbs do you need? First of all, I don't know. You know, it all depends on how sensitive your insulin receptors are. That's why it's really important to make sure your insulin sensitivity is optimal. Therefore, you regulate blood sugar levels. So what do I suggest? I suggest, first of all, you make sure you're getting enough protein, all right? I always say take about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So in this situation, 70 kilos, roughly 150 pounds, 155 pounds. Basically have 150 grams of good quality animal source protein. If you want to be vegan, totally fine. You're probably going to need at least 200 to 250 grams of protein. All right. If you tend to have a very fast metabolism, I would increase it a little bit more. If you are very lean, I would increase it more. Okay. So that's the first thing. Have some essential fats. About 10 to 20% of your diet should have some good healthy fats. Extra virgin olive oil, essential fatty acids, some fish oil and stuff. Now the rest, you play with your carbohydrates, all right? Now, I don't know how many calories you're gonna have, okay? If you're having 2,000 calories a day, 3,000 calories a day, I don't know how much you burn, how old you are, how much you're working out, but make the rest of your calories carbohydrates. And try to have your carbohydrates more around the workout, like a little bit before the workout, definitely after the workout, all right? And then I also suggest a little bit of carbs in the morning and so forth. You wanna have carbs throughout the day, but a little bit less in times where you're not going to utilize it, like maybe in the morning. And then also I tend to have carbs right before bed because carbohydrates tend to relax you, right? They lower cortisol levels, increase serotonin. And I'd much rather be relaxed before bed rather than taking a big carb meal in the first thing in the morning. You don't want to be comatose during the day, all right? So have some carbs before the workout, have more carbs after the workout. And again, it depends on your genes, all right? I tend to have a lot more carbohydrates than the average person. I tend to burn carbs. I'm also leaner. So the leaner you are, the more carbohydrates you can get away with. Improving insulin sensitivity is the key. One reason you don't gain as much muscle is because you don't have good insulin sensitivity, so your body doesn't absorb the carbohydrates as well, all right? So this is why gaining muscle is so important. One of the greatest things you can do to improve insulin sensitivity and regulate blood sugar levels is to exercise, all right? Gaining muscle is key. Your muscles suck up all your glucose as well as your brain, but it's the muscles, all right? Working out is really important, so the more you exercise, as long as you're not overtraining or overdoing anything, underneath this video I tell you how different ways you can improve insulin sensitivity as well as improving blood sugar levels. Once you got that, you have some good healthy carbohydrates as well. You know, again, just whole grains, white rice is really good, lentils, legumes, good healthy yams and so forth. Having sugar and fructose all the time and soft drinks and all that obviously isn't a good source of carbs. So there you have it. You have to manage it. If you're gaining a little bit too much fat, if you don't do well, if you get really sleepy and tired, then you're not as carb sensitive. Lower your carbohydrates, maybe increase your protein, increase your healthy fats. And as you get leaner and you have more muscle, then you get to consume more carbohydrates. Improve your insulin sensitivity and your blood sugar levels and eat better glycemic load, glycemic index carbohydrates. Again, under this video, I tell you everything about it. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know your questions. And always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Wishing you a very happy and healthy day. Bye.